Hey guys, so this is going to be a talk through tutorial since the last couple ones I did were voiceovers. I just wanted to kind of keep it different for you guys. I know some people prefer voiceovers to talk throughs and some people prefer talk throughs to voiceovers. So this one's going to be a talk through, so it might be a little lengthy. um, as you can see, I've already done my foundation and eyebrows because I just recorded my eyebrow tutorial. I'll link it below if you haven't watched it yet and you want to know how I do my eyebrows. So that should be in the down bar, so go ahead and click that if you haven't seen it yet. But today we're going to do a nice coral and kind of lime greenish yellowy color tutorial. It'll be fun for the summer, another pretty color. This one, I believe everyone can wear, every color of eyes, skin tone, whatever, any of you can wear it. I know that some people shy away a little bit from the last one I did, which was like the bluey teal colored eyeshadow. Not everyone felt comfortable with that, so hopefully you'll feel a little bit more comfortable with this tutorial today. So let's just go ahead and get started. I already applied my foundation, which actually I used the BB cream, the Garnier. This is my favorite BB cream. This is what I wear usually during the summer and even in the wintertime, just depending on like how my skin looks. But if you want a little bit more coverage, go ahead and wear foundation. It doesn't bother me. But I like it for the summer because a lot of times you would go ahead and sweat it off anyways, your foundation. So this is a nice light coverage little thing. It's a little bit more coverage than tinted moisturizer, but this is great. So if you haven't tried this yet, try it. It'll actually make your skin look better too. So let's go ahead, and since I've already done my foundation and eyebrows, we're just going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I'm going to prime my lids with the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. I've had this thing for like 2.5 years and I still haven't used it. So if you think that it's pricey, it's like $14, $16, 2.5 years, you do the math. It's not that bad. But you can also use the Maybelline tattoos from the drugstore, whichever is what you like. But this is just a nude color. It's matte, doesn't really have anything special about it. You can use concealer too. And just go ahead and apply that on your lid and up to your eyebrow. Just be careful. Since I've already done my eyebrows, I'm going to use a brush when I go up around them so I don't get it up in my eyebrows. And just apply that all over. It'll just create a nice base again for your shadows. Like normal, you have heard the spiel. Gets rid of the redness, all that jazz. So we've applied that. It's just a blank canvas. And then I'm going to go ahead, I meant to do this before I started, and moisturize my lips. This stuff is so amazing. It's from the Body Shop. I got it at the Oak Park Mall. And it just is, it's a lip butter, and it moisturizes your lips so nicely. It's kind of crazy because it looks white when you put it on, but I love to put this on before I apply my makeup because it moisturizes your lips. Sorry, I'm talking while I'm applying it. And gets them ready for when you put on your lipstick so that they're nice and moisturized and you don't have any cracked lines or anything. Alright, so this is going to be the palette we're using today. It is the Coral Oasis palette by Maybelline. So you can go to the drugstore and get this. It's a drugstore look. You can see it's got this nice, excuse me, it's really dirty. I've had it for a while. This nice orangey, corally color. And then you've got this light, it's kind of a lime green. You could call it yellow. And then you've got this dark brown. We're going to use all these shades today. And then this champagne-y pink color. They're so pretty. But first, we are going to start off with a transition shade. I'm going to use this brown. You know, it's pretty close to my skin color, like normal, if I can get my brushes out. And we're just going to put this all over in the crease, just so that those eyeshadows are a little bit easier to blend. Let's go ahead and use your fluffy brush and put this in the crease. Add some depth to your eye. Okay, so guess what technique we're going to use today? Yes, we're going to use the tape trick. I know this isn't a smoky eye, but I still like to use it for a not sharp, clean outer edge. So, same whole deal, just put it on the back of your hand, take it off, just get rid of some of that glue, and line it up the bottom of your eye to your eyebrow. Alright, so there we go. Alright, and now that we've already put that transition shade on, we are going to take our lid brush, which is usually just one like this. My brushes are dirty right now, guys, I'm sorry. And we're just going to go ahead and take this light yellowy green color, and we're going to put that on our inner third of our eye. And just pack it on your lid. And you could just build this color up as intense, or you can make it as sheer as you want. They all do have sparkle in them, just so you know. But it's not too crazy once you get all the colors on your eyes. Just go and put that on your eyelid. Alright, and now we're going to take this orange coral color and put that on like the middle and outer edge of our eyes, or our eyelid. Now right now it looks like there's a definite line between like the yellowy lime green and the orange. But we'll go back and just keep adding on top of that in between each other so they'll fade into one another. And just kind of wiggle back and forth until you get the blend that you like or the color intensity you like. That's why it's good to work in layers. Light layers, you know, you don't want to apply too much at one time so it doesn't look cakey. But you can build the color up to where you want because it's harder to take away than to add. So when it comes to makeup, at least. Alright. So now we're going to take this dark brown color, and it's kind of got some like gold flecks in it. I don't know if you could see that. And some kind of reddish too flecks, it seems like, in there. One brush I love to use for the outer corner lately is this angled brush, because it kind of blows it out and makes it nice and not too harsh of a line. So we're going to take this, and it just kind of fits perfectly right in here. See that? So we're going to take the dark brown, and just apply it to that outer corner. And then we're going to take a clean blending brush, which this one doesn't look clean, but it doesn't have any product on it. And we're going to blend that out. That's where the transition shade that you put on first comes so important, because it just helps the shadow that you put on top of it to blend out without any lines. Right, and I'm going to take my fluffy brush and go back over it with that lighter brown color, the transition shade, just to give it a nice flawless line and transition into your brow. Then we're going to go back in with our shadow brush and apply a little bit more, or just get a little bit of the orange, very little bit, and just kind of blend in that outer corner. So we don't want it too dark, especially if you want to do a day look. And then I'm going to take this light pinky champagne color. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little bit of a pink sheen to it. And I'm going to take a another fluffier brush. I'll take this one. And I'm going to apply that underneath my brow bone. Okay. And now we are ready to take our tape off. Okay. And then I'm just going to take my blending brush again and just blend this out so it's not so harsh. So now we're going to go ahead and put on our concealer and contour and everything. If you haven't seen my foundation routine yet, go ahead and check that out. But that'll give you a little bit more in depth. I'm going to go ahead and do that and then come back and we'll finish. Okay? Okay, so I'm back now. I've done my concealing and contouring. Like I said, if you haven't seen my foundation routine video, it explains how I do all that. I'll link it below as well so you can refer back to that. But now we're going to go ahead and finish our eyes. We're going to go in on the under eyes if I can find my brush. There it is. I'm all over the place today. So my pencil brush, and we're going to take that yellow shade, and we're just going to smudge this on the underneath of our eye, starting in the front. You don't have to go all the way out, but just at least into the inner half or outer half. And we're just going to mix basically all these colors together so that they create a nice kind of smoky but bright at the same time effect, I guess. It just really finishes off the look. So now we're going to do our winged eyeliner. So I'm going to take this Physicians Formula, it's like a, eye booster pen. It's supposed to help your eyelashes grow. I don't know, I haven't really seen a difference. And just go ahead and, you can do a regular line or whatever you want to do, but I'm going to do a winged eyeliner. Okay. Alright, so now that our wing is done, I'm going to go ahead and break off again and do the separate tutorial. I'm going to do a false eyelashes tutorial, so that should actually be up before this one. So check that out, and I'm going to go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back with my crazy eyelashes. I just recorded my false eyelash tutorial, so if you haven't checked that out, I'll also have it linked in the down bar. And so now we're just going to finish out the rest of this look. I know it's taken a lot of breaks, I'm sorry. But we're going to go ahead and line our waterline. I've got this bronzy color. I love this for like spring and summer. It's just so pretty. It's got a little bit of metallic in it. And we're just going to pull down just a little bit. Don't press too hard. Pull down your waterline and line it with this color. Waterline, and then we're going to apply some mascara so we can balance out the top and bottom of our eye. We're going to apply some mascara to the lower lashes. Okay, so that balances out the crazy eyelashes a little bit. Now we're going to bronze up the face, blush, highlight, and we'll be done. Oh, and lips. So I'm going to take my Betty Louminizer bronzer. Some people, if you're dark enough, can use this as a highlight. I'm definitely not that tan yet, so I'm going to use it as a bronzer. It just kind of gives you the sun-kissed glow. I know I've shown it in another tutorial. I think it was my last one. But we're just going to apply that a little bit around the face. And this stuff is very pigmented, so you just want to be kind of have a light hand with it. And it just gives you that nice sun-kissed glow. Okay. And next I'm going to take this NYX blush in Peach, but it's really, if you look at it, more of like an orangey, excuse my phone, it's like more of a pinky color. And we're just going to lightly dust that on our cheeks. And this blush, NYX blush, is super pigmented, so you want to be real careful with how much you get on. I usually just tap it on so I don't get too much on there. And then buff. Alright, and now we're going to highlight. I just am not prepared today. I have all my brushes put away. And we're going to take this Cindy Luminizer. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I use it every time I do a makeup look. It's more of like a peachy pink bronzer. If you're fair, you could probably pass for doing this as a blush. It's kind of washed out in the camera. But I love to put it on top of my cheekbone highlight. It just has a beautiful like pinky sheen to it. I don't know what it is that I love so much about it, but I do. It goes so beautiful on top of blush. And like I said, these are very, very pigmented. So you just want to be careful and not get too much on them on your brush, or you'll look like oily. A little bit on your nose. Cupid's bow. Alright. That's that. And now we're going to do lips and we'll be done. So I'm going to take, this is Milani. I don't know if all Walmarts have this. I've just lately seen this in our Walmart here. But Milani has some great products at the drugstore. Their lipsticks are high quality for a drugstore lipstick. But I'm going to take this nude color. It's called Nude Creme. It's just kind of a nudie pink color. And put that on. You don't want to go too bright with your lips because it's just going to take away from your eyes. Okay. And then, of course, I have to have a little gloss. This is Salmon by Whitening, Lightening, Color Your Smile. It's kind of an orange color. It's not kind of, it is an orange color. And it'll just add a little bit of, I don't know, what word am I looking for? I can't think of it. Oh no, but it makes everything connect together. Looks good together. I don't know. Alright. And that's the finished look. Excuse the stuff in the background. But here's your Coral Oasis look. finish off with like a finishing spray or whatever to keep it lasting all day long. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry that I kind of rambled on and on and on. It's been a while since I've been back in front of the camera, so I hope you enjoy. Let me know of any requests that you have um, for any other tutorials, and I will see you all later. Well, not really see you. You'll see me later. All right, bye. Thanks, guys.